Hey, welcome back to RomingerRadio. Carl Rominger here. What can I tell you? We're still getting some feedback from the internet. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to have to get a little studio and get this hard lined in. So what I need is to find a location. So if anybody's got an idea for a studio, I'm willing to travel, of course. We're looking for some landline connections, high-speed internet, yada, 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 at least capable. We can take care of all the details. But we're looking for like a one-room rental somewhere. Just to set this whole thing up on a steady connection and make sure that it works 100% copacetic. 717-916-5189. If you've been listening, so if you guys are probably figuring out this is the feed part 4. My mom was rudely interrupted, but her call, she's getting some feedback in her call. But you heard that. She's got some hemp oil recipes she wants to sell you. So those should be good, no doubt. 717-916-5189. You know how I get. I get when the technology is not giving me the greatest time in the world, I get a little huffy-puffy, and I just want to quit for the night because I'm like, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Who's doing this to me? This is a government plot. Start trying to tell people what's going on with Obama, and this is what you get, right? You guys think I'm kidding. But I'm not. Trying to get Don Stevens on the air at some point. He's always a hoot, right? But I told you I'm going to get sued, right, by Howard Stern over him. We shall see, though. Maybe we can get the little Stevens girl on the phone. She's always interesting conversation, too. That's actually Don's daughter, Pretend, I think. I don't think they're actually related, but some kind of cover story. No, seriously, I was going on and on and on about the Supreme Court tonight, and I hope you guys take a listen. If you haven't listened in the past and you're just hearing this piece, it's very important that you go back. Very important to go back and listen to 1 and 2 of tonight's show. And those are really the only portions you have to listen to. The rest got a lot of fluff and puff and all this kind of stuff in it. But if you want to listen to a part of the show, that would be the part of the show that I would listen to. Because
Hey, you've reached Avery. I'm just out living my life. Leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Avery, this is Carl. You're on the air. Well, you're not really on the air because this is your recording. But Dawn really, really wanted us to call you. So you can tell your father we've actually reached out and tried to call you. And the fact that you didn't answer is his fault. Okay, thanks, Avery. There we go. So we've got the Avery Stevens call out of the way. Don made me promise that I would actually call his daughter tonight. He thought she'd be great on the radio. Obviously, you were wrong, Don, because she doesn't even answer her phone. What can we do? What can we do about that? All right, well, here's what I'm doing. I'm taking my prerogative. It's owner's prerogative, right? I can wrap the show up anytime I want. Really, I can. So unless one of you calls in the next 3 minutes, really, you're going to have to, buy me to keep me on the air tonight. 717-916-5189. Then I'm going to cut the show a little short. Why? Because I can. I'm still thinking about jimmying around these hours. I was thinking maybe... what are better hours? Maybe 6 is too early, 6 to 9. Maybe we should be doing 8 to 10 on Sundays. So you guys sort that one out on Facebook for me. Should we be doing 6 to 9 or 8 to 10? I like 8 to 10 maybe. I don't know. Could maybe get a round of golf in. In the summertime, though, 8 to 10 seems great. But in the wintertime, 6 to 9 might be better. I don't know. I just want to find out from you guys what works best for you, and we'll work it in. But literally thinking, again, just reminding you, if you just listen to this last little tail of the broadcast here, I think it's absolutely important you listen to the first 2, parts 1 and 2 of the June 29th show here. And I'll tell you why, because that's where the real information is. We went through 16 different cases that the Supreme Court has decided in the last couple of years that have stripped you of important rights. Really, literally, we did. And it's true. It's all there. It's black and white. There's not much we can do about it. It is what it is. But without a doubt, we've been stripped of important rights in the last couple of years. And I want you all to take a look, read it, understand it, and know that that's where we're at. And that ACA thing I was talking about with these fines, that's for 50 or more employees in the business. Okay, that's the magic number. A lot of people have 50 or more employees, and it has to be more than 30 hours a week per employee. Two things. Means more temporaries. Means more people with less than 30 hours. And trust me, when you do the cost. Remember, it was 2,000 employee plus 3,000 for each person who goes to the exchange who would have otherwise been eligible. It's 5,000 a year, folks, if the person goes to the exchange. Now, in some businesses, the people are not going to go to the exchange because they're not going to see a substantial discount there. In lower-end businesses, lower-end pay, you're going to see a lot of people go to the exchange. Very, very punitive. There's a reason. There's a reason why Obama unilaterally delayed it from 2014 to 2015, because it is going to hurt like hell. It's going to hurt a lot of people. It's going to hurt a lot of businesses. And it's going to kill the economy like you wouldn't believe. Mark my words on it. Mark my words. All right, anyhow, we'll be back Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm going to wrap it up early tonight. So, like I said, I gave you 3 minutes to call in and change my mind. 717-916-5189, but you didn't do it. And that's fine, because you probably got it right. Probably time to get the show over for tonight. Enjoy your Sunday evening. God bless you. Oh, wait, I was going to tell you about atheists. I was watching the movie Left Behind the other day. You know, what makes you want to watch Left Behind more than last Sunday's show? And I got to thinking, I'm like, you know, the guy who would know what was going on would be Brian. The president of the Pennsylvania Non-Believer Society would become one of the only people who actually knew what the hell happened. My point being is, the super religious people, you know, they all go to heaven, like, rapture, leave their clothes behind, maybe not, I don't know. But the atheists, the devout atheists, who are also become skilled at debating the Christians, who study the Bible and quote the Bible and know what the hell all the biblical stories are, would be like, well, I guess it wasn't 100% right, but I'm glad I studied all that stuff because now I know what I need to be doing for the next 7 years. I don't know, just an interesting thought I had that reality is after the rapture, the only keepers of the faith who are going to be left are well-educated atheists who are going to take over and guide the rest of the people through the situation. So maybe atheists, devout atheists, are actually God's safety valve for the ends of time. Just saying. Think about it. All right, guys. See you Wednesday, 7 to 9. God bless.